Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds. We've just completed that battle against the rival faction of Rakshasas outside the warehouse. We're inside the warehouse now. That renegade Rakshasa got the dirt he needed on his rival. We found a magic user scroll, which was good, and some plate mail +1, which wasn't so good because everybody who can wear plate mail is wearing plate mail 2 plus better. We cannot rest in this area, so I'm going to try to take the party outside Mithranor long enough to rest and heal, and then we'll come back in. So let's turn around here. Okay, I don't know if we can head out that way. Let's try going back into the burial glen. And I think if we just head to any edge, go out into the wilderness, and we don't need to go all the way back to a town, so we'll just camp and save. And I'm going to pause the game for just a minute while I rememorize spells and the like. I'll be back in a sec. And we're back. So let's go back into Mithranor. And we're back in the burial glen, so gotta work our way back to the other side. Which is a little bit of a nuisance, but at least we can rest. Okay, last time we took the path. This time let's try the woods. And the Helm of Dragons is still telling us that Tyranthraxus is to the north. We go straight ahead here. Ahead you see a man running, near exhaustion, chased by a pack of heckhounds. The man stumbles and collapses. Do you go to the rescue? Yes. Okay, so here's our whole row of hellhounds, and let's see. Yeah, if we could work one of our magic users around, they'd be positioned perfectly for a lightning bolt. Well, at least the sound seems to be working again. You might recall the last episode, I think the game was getting pooped out and the graphics didn't want to work anymore. I wish I hadn't done that. Could have worked her around for a lightning bolt. Yeah, there we go. Guess we'll have to settle for Stinking Cloud instead. Okay, let's have him try a lightning bolt. Yeah, looks like there's just the one left. That was quick. And no treasure. The man thanks you and whispers, I managed to hide it before it was captured. Ruined building, northeast. Your reward. His breathing stops. Okay, well, we weren't able to save his life exactly, but we've got a clue on some treasure. Now, there are a lot of Rakshasas in this part, so if we want to have encounters with Rakshasas, fine. Otherwise, we can probably avoid most of them. Okay. I think if we turn south and go east, the Chief Rakshasa is holding court inside that building. Yep, right in there. A Rakshasa resides here in splendor. And let's try haughty. Rakshasa smiles. You have a boldness that is refreshing. He goes on to tell you his story, and you record it as Journal Entry 57, which we are flipping to as soon as we find the silly rule book. There we go. We'll have it in just a minute here. It is good to speak with those with confidence enough to deal. My clan has taken this spot as a place to rest for a few mortal lifetimes. But the Flamed One, Tyranthraxus, has stolen our followers, threatened my clan. His power is such that we cannot attack his temple directly, though we hate him with great passion. Now to our deal. You wear the Flame One's mark, but I have been told you are his enemy. When you attack his temple, we will band our power to reclaim our followers. That may weaken him enough for you to be victorious. Okay. Well, that sounds good. We'll save that. Okay, let's get out of the building. I think if we... No. Okay, let's just go back the way we came. And north. Or maybe not. Let's try south. Okay, we go east through here. In the plaza ahead is some dense brush. A small child or hobbit races over and dives into it. A heckhound tries to leap after him. Do you go to the rescue? Well, it's probably a trap, but if it really were a child or a hobbit, of course we'd go to the rescue. You arrive before the hound can force its way in and cut it down. A Rakshasa stands up from the bush. Why, thank you. Such kindness should be rewarded. He gestures and gargoyles on nearby roofs pelt you with rocks. Oh, joy. The monsters then leap down to attack. So we have a bunch of hellhounds and gargoyles and the one Rakshasa. Okay. And our ranger has the blessed crossbow quarrels. Yeah, Stinking Cloud would work on the Hellhounds, but not on the Margoyles because they're not technically living beings. Okay, we'll try there. Okay. Try to at least keep our fighter thief out of melee range so he can try to target the Rakshasa. Of course, it would help if he had the crossbow with the blessed quarrels. Oh, good. At least the Rakshasa won't be able to cast spells this round. Now we've... Okay, well, we had cleared a path. Okay. Seems like a waste. Okay, now let's see if those blessed quarrels will work. Oh, wow, that was so cool. Okay. He's obviously been hit recently, but he can still use his wands. And we can probably do a Stinking Cloud on those remaining Heckhounds. Okay, nice magic missile on that Margoyle. And we'll finish up this battle off camera and find that treasure the one fellow told us about next time. See you then.